So Colorado has been hit with what they call minor recruiting violation, and this stems from Deion Sanders, Coach Prime mentioning Julian Lewis, Juju, in his weekly coaches show. Now, Matt, just go ahead and let everyone know how you're feeling.
Minor violations are nothing. Don't worry about this, anyone. The NCAA has no balls, so they can fight. They can try and fight this battle through the press and minor violations. There's another one I sent you about they spent $67 on a cheeseburger or something rather than $60. That's another violation. But you can just pay people to play there now, but you can't spend $60 on a cheeseburger. The NCAA is ridiculous. They need to go away. There needs to be a break between college athletics and the NCAA. And the schools that want to stay in NCAA football and NCAA athletics can, and the schools that can go branch out and don't need this, terrible organization that does not care for the athletes and doesn't do anything. The time has come to separate. This is ridiculous. I'm more amazed on 3 even running the story. Like USA Today last year and this year again, they love running these smear campaigns against CU, but everybody's self-reporting minor violations to the NCAA. This happens everywhere. So I think it's ridiculous. The University of Colorado and Coach Prime up there do things right, and they're trying to this is 2 years in a row that they've done this. Just come out with the story. Everybody's having this happen all over the country, but why is CU the only one that's has a story about it? So I think it's ridiculous, and the NCAA needs to fuck off.
Yeah, and let me read this for the audio listeners. This is from USA Today. Matt sent me this. Another violation occurred in September of 2023 when a recruit attended a go-kart event that cost $67 when the NCAA rule 13674 limits the cost to provide entertainment for recruits to $60. To resolve this violation, the recruit was declared ineligible for competition until the $7 difference was repaid to a charity, according to reports obtained by USA Today.
This is what I'm talking about. There's all this tampering and corrupt ass shit happening behind the scenes, and you can just pay people to do anything you want in college football now, and they're busting someone's balls over $7 fucking.
Yeah.
Here. Hey, take your $7 and stick it directly up your ass, NCAA, where your head is. Holy shit, man. The things they come up with.
Thanks for a great story for On3 and everyone to report.
Once again, On3, fucking the lob and dunk. These guys suck. How does On3 have a publication? I'll tell you how. They keep writing dumb shit, and we keep talking about it.
Yeah, yeah, and Matt, remember, you talked about this on JB's show, but the NCAA hit Colorado with some sort of violation because you and your son were supposedly running out of the tunnel at a game you guys weren't even at. Talk about that.
The Stanford game last year, I remember it was at 8 p.m. and we couldn't go, and we were watching it at home. And then in January, USA Today calls me and like, would you like to comment on the violation? And I was like, sure, what are you talking about? He's like, you ran out behind the Buffalo at the Stanford game. And I was like, I wasn't even at the Stanford game, dog. We ran out. My son's a recruit at some games, but we didn't go to the Stanford game. And they're like, oh, well, I guess we got it wrong. And no one did anything about it.
Shocking.
No, that's what I'm talking about. This is it's a ridiculous story. It's ridiculous. The violations are ridiculous. It's almost laughable at this point. I don't know how you work for that place to take yourself seriously. Hey, University of Colorado, this is, Captain Fucknut that works at the NCAA, and I'm just calling to tell you that you have a $7 outstanding balance that we can't take. You need to find a charity to donate $7 to, and then prove to us that you donated $7 to that charity in order for us to let the student athlete that spent $67 instead of $60 at the go-kart place, then he can play. But we don't want the money. You got to charity it and then tell us that you did and prove it. And then I'll say it's okay, and I'll hit the he can play button. The NCAA is just, you can miss me with this bullshit, dog. Next.
I mean, it's yeah. I mean, we've discussed this enough, but unbelievable. Colorado hit with the violation. Two different. I mean, this is just unbelievable, man. This is what it is.
What are you going to do in the meeting? Like, you sit there in the meeting at the NCAA and somebody starts talking about this, and like everybody's around the table like, yeah, let's go get them. $7. How dare they? But like, we got fucking dudes like wrapping their Maseratis around trees at 3 a.m. 18-year-old kids, and like, you know, the freshman receiver at Ohio State got a $4.5 million offer while he's playing for Ohio State. That is like the definition of tampering. I told everybody how it is. Tampering is rampant. Every coach that comes into the gym is always like, "Is there any college kids that are out there looking for new opportunity?" And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's bad, dog. But no, hold on. We can't have anybody fucking, don't worry about the tampering and the corruption. I want my $7 motherfucking dollars. And if I don't get my $7, you can't play. You understand? I mean, take both of my balls, all right, and just Arabian eye goggle yourself, NCAA.
Like, Matt, I had JB on my show the other day. We talked about Notre Dame offensive lineman who entered the portal 2 days after the Natty with a do not contact tag or whatever. So, and today he committed to Tennessee. So
you got paid.
I understand, but I'm saying you enter the portal with the do not contact tag 2 days
that
after
means somebody tampered. Look. Everybody's, if you go into the portal and he signs in a day, he's been tampered with. I help with the tampering. It's legal. It's legal tampering. Yeah, because this like rules thing the NCAA is trying to get you to buy into. There are no fucking rules. It's the Wild West, dog. You can literally, if somebody like Spencer Danielson from Boise's always bitching about this, because he has good players and they're going to get plucked because they want to go play somewhere where the turf's not blue. So gimmick ass bullshit. And so
it's nice. I don't knock. I've been there. I've played on it. It's nice. I had like a high school
gimmick ass blue turf, whatever. It's cool, man. That's your thing. Ha ha ha.
Red turf, man.
Oh, look at our turf. We're blue. We wear blue. Everything blue. Sky blue. Turf blue. Red turf, man. Everything blue. It's blue. Yeah, real fucking cool. All I'm saying is, what do you expect to happen exactly, Spencer Danielson and everyone else? There's no rules against tampering and corruption. They were tampering and being corrupt for 100 fucking years under the table anyway. And the NCAA was like, oh, well, COVID came, so fuck the rules. Yeah. That's the truth. When COVID hit, all the rules went out the door. You can play until you're 40. By the way, kickers, bro. I don't know what the fuck kickers are bitching about, but like, I'm listening to a kicker complain this morning. My fucking head was about to explode.
Oh, I don't know. I saw it. I was
there listening to this kicker complain, and I'm just like, is this fucking kicker serious? Somebody tell this fucking punter to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Matt, I'm gonna refrain from comment about
but that's okay. The pencil necks make weird decisions. All I'm saying is, you know, there's this thing. There's rules. Like the NFL has rules. Mm-hmm. The NCAA doesn't have any rules, dog. It is the fucking Wild West.
Yeah.
So if you have dough, you can just go throw it at kids.
Yeah, exactly. That's just what it is. I mean, this is what the NCAA wanted. That's why I kept telling JB, who you know how he is about this, and I told him about that Notre Dame guy. He's real happy.
I mean, I don't know why he's so mad about it. It's just guys getting paid.
It's the
It's not his
tampering in the
fault.
system that he doesn't like, more or less, rather than
I don't like
you
the
can't really
tampering
fault.
either.
At least to me, you can't fault the kid. You have to fault the system. Like you never
Why is
fault
it
the
the
kid.
kid's fault for getting paid? It's the system.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't get fucking mad at me because I'm fucking taking advantage of this corrupt ass shit. What the fuck? Can't get mad at me, dog. I'm not gonna fucking take. I didn't make any of this up. I'm just operating within the confines.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So don't get fucking. If that's the way I would think about it as a player. All the coaches getting broke off fucking by colleges, getting fired and not ever coaching again because they got a $10 million buyout and they can just hang out for 3 years. I don't hear everybody bitching about that.
Yeah.
So I mean, look, there's enough money for everybody. That I never understood why people complain about money. It's not your fucking money. You're not in charge of the salary cap. None of that money's yours. You're never going to see any of that fucking money either. This has nothing to do with you. You're here to be entertained. Mm-hmm. Sit there, shut the fuck up, and eat your hot dog, and just be like, "Wow, that guy got $100 million." Well, that's because he can do something you can't, and you'll buy a ticket to watch him. He's not buying a ticket to watch you at Staples, and that's cool. That's cool.
Amen.
The Staples Center is not it's not a place anymore, but it's not like a fucking copy expo.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. What else is going on in the world?
Well, we got a lot to talk about, but yeah, like you said, it ain't the kid, it's the system, 100%.